Yo, 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 yo.
Angel Yee's out. Charlamagne was popping.
Hey, man, I'm tired, man. I was in Toronto all day. Oh, first of all, peace to the planet. It's Friday.
That's right. There we go. Now you was in the six last night, or yesterday.
Yeah, I was in Toronto all day yesterday. I had to speak at two colleges. I was at hold on, let me get them right, because you know I can't remember nothing, because that jingle below but don't kick in until about 6:30.
Okay.
That's yesterday. Humber College was the first stop, and then I was at George Brown College in Toronto yesterday. So drop one of the clues bombs for Humber College and George Brown College.
That's dope.
Just floating around on the first day of Black History Month.
Okay. Now
Talking to black people in Canada.
Now I did something I haven't done ever.
What?
I put a man's meat in my mouth last night.
Wow. Hey, man, listen, man, I've been trying to get somebody to be gay on this show for 7 years. Drop one of Clues Bombs for Envy finally coming out the closet and confirming what a lot of people already knew. I know y'all thought it was me, but no. The gay one in the room is Envy. Now, please, elaborate more.
So it was, yesterday was my wife's birthday.
Ooh, you finally gave her that treat she wanted, Maxwell. you heard Maxwell in the bedroom.
So we went to Salt Bay's restaurant. Now, if you don't know who Salt Bay is, he's the guy that sprinkles salt off his, I guess his elbow. And it, you know, he has a new restaurant in New York City. So we went to the restaurant yesterday. And
first of all, he's gonna kill everybody. He's just sprinkling sodium all over the place, and y'all be eating all this food. Probably way too much seasoning.
Probably, but it was amazing. So we went yesterday, and after he comes to the table, he chops off the steak. He takes a piece of meat.
Oh, like how he did Tiger on that video?
And then dangles it over your face.
Okay.
And I grabbed it.
Wow. No doubt. That's how the story ends?
That's how the story ends.
That's the climax of the whole story?
There's nothing more to it. The steak was amazing.
How did the man's meat taste in your mouth?
The man's meat was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't had a meat like that where you want to hit your tongue and just...
So, was it salty in your mouth?
It wasn't salty. It was pretty juicy.
Ooh, was it tender?
Very tender.
Did it melt in your mouth?
Yes, the first time. It just melted.
Drop one of Clues Bombs for Envy putting Salt Bay's meat in his mouth.
Yes.
All right? Please. That is the headline this morning. DJ Envy put Salt Bay's meat in his mouth on his wife's born day. Kinky family you guys are. Wow.
And then after we went to a spa in Manhattan. Now the spa is pretty dope. It's like ancient bathing. So they have 9 huge, I would say, pools and tubs, and each tub is different. One's a saltwater tub, so you can scrub if you have dead skin on your body, your face, you scrub off, then you get in that tub. Then they have like cold, it's like 50 degrees, you jump in, it's supposed to open your pores or close your pores, one or the other. Then you go into a hot bath, and then there's so many different bathing things that we did that yesterday in the city.
You sound like you had more fun on your wife's born day than she did.
We both had fun. We both had fun. And then we spent the night last night in the city and had sex looking out the window all night long. So it was pretty dope.
She had sex with you after watching you put another man's meat in your mouth? That must have turned her all the way on.
You know
wow.
You know what?
Ooh, imagine what happened if you put Maxwell's meat in your mouth.
You know, right.
Salt Bay was cool.
Right.
Maxwell, wow.
Enough. And I'm going to post a video too.
Whoa, they're going to flag you. Everybody, you want to flag Kim Kardashian this week? They're going to flag you when you put
right now.
Salt Bay's meat in your mouth online.
And I'm going to say Salt Bay's meat pause.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. This is starting off to be a great morning already.
My goodness. All right. Now, we got front page news when we come back. We'll talk about a lottery winner that won a bunch of money and then died weeks later. All right, we'll get into that when we come back. And here's an exclusive. We're going to be playing this every hour. I haven't heard it yet, so let's listen right now. It's The Weeknd. It's Kendrick Lamar. It's called Pray For Me. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Drop one of the Clues Bombs for Kendrick Lamar in The Weeknd.
Shout out to TDE for putting this soundtrack together. So far, it sounded dope.
Yeah, man, I really cannot wait to see Black Panther. I'm still jealous of everybody who's seen it already. Everybody who went to the premiere in LA. I got people from New York hitting me saying that they saw it. I don't get to see it until the 12th and the 13th. I got it planned back to back.
Okay.
Because Marvel's doing a screening on the 12th, and I'm doing a screening on the 13th, going back to back.
And you wearing your costume, correct?
You know I'm wearing my Black Panther costume, okay? I figured out how to conceal my meat, because I couldn't conceal my meat on Halloween, because I was Black Panther for Halloween, but I don't think a lot of people realize that.
No, he had to wear tights.
Yes, and my meat was showing. That's the only time I ever have a print. Never have a print in gray sweats, but for some reason I had a print in that Black Panther sweatsuit. But I'm going to figure this out.
All right.
I got it figured out now.
All right, we're a cup. All right, let's get into some front page news. Now, over the weekend, I play the music. Now, over this weekend, of course, of course, the All-Star Game is out in LA. It's next weekend. And they just released who's going to be in some of these contests. Okay, the three-point contest, Eric Gordon, who won last year, Kyle Lowry, Klay Thompson, Paul George, Devin Booker, Wayne Ellington. Who do you think is going to take this one?
What contest was that now?
Three-point contest.
You said Klay Thompson?
Yeah.
Oh, Klay Thompson.
Devin Booker he gets pretty busy with it too, though.
I'm not going to bet against Klay Thompson.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I call him the Beige Bomber.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the Splash Brothers? They don't do that no more. I guess they don't have that name no more. And I guess now they got Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
that's why, man.
Splash Brothers.
They can't be the Splash Triplets. Can't be three of them now.
Now, also the NBA dunk contest. Victor Oladipo.
Super Victor Oladipo. I talked to him the other day. He FaceTimed me with my man Tommy.
Bunch of dudes just be FaceTiming you, huh?
I only answered Tommy's FaceTime because I was bored, and I was sitting in the studio. I was at the Comedy Central about to do the opposition, and he FaceTimed me, and that's my guy. So I answered.
Okay, Aaron Gordon, Larry Nance Jr., and Dennis Smith Jr. I say who, Victor?
Oh no!
I don't know.
You only saying Victor because that's who you know, man.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know none of them kids.
Yeah, you're probably right. Now there was rumors that LeBron James might be going to the Warriors after this season.
Oh, he'd be trash. That's what the takeoff say. Cap. That's Cap. All right.
Now, Kevin Durant spoke about it. We have audio.
Bullshit, but in this league, just like a couple years ago, me coming here, nobody would have thought that. So it's part of me as a basketball player that's just like, let's just worry about basketball. And then on the other side, we know this is business as well, and a lot of crazy things have happened since I've been in the league. And in the future, it's going to be even crazier things that's going to happen. So.
That's trash. If LeBron James goes to the Warriors, you might as well just take his legacy and just rip it up and throw it in the air the way he throws that powder in the air. Okay? It's over. If you go to the Warriors, LeBron, you are the ultimate sucker. I know you're probably trying to do things to keep your hairline intact, but it's gone. All right? Just get the baldy and stay with Cleveland for the rest of your career. It might have that would be beyond trash.
He can't go to the Warriors.
That's like Jay-Z signing the TDE. Can you imagine that at this point? Jay-Z could have him sign the TDE.
Yeah,
why? Like, come on.
He can't.
Knock it off.
He can't. And of course, Super Bowl Sunday is this Sunday, Eagles versus the Patriots. People think the Eagles are going to win. And the game is at 6:45 p.m.
Well, I got a question for you, Philadelphia. Philadelphia fans this morning, okay? We are going to ask the question that we've been asking all week this morning. Hopefully, we can open up the phone lines and do it. If you could pick one of these things, either for Meek Mill to be released, no probation, no parole, no nothing, immediately, right now, or the Eagles to win on Sunday, which one would you choose?
I'm not an Eagles fan, and I'm not from Philly, but I would want to see Meek Mill out.
Yeah, because you're not an Eagles fan.
You're right.
Boy, these people from Philly, when I ask them that question, they look like they want to cry.
And lastly, Donald Savastano. He had the worst luck. He couldn't afford health insurance, so he just never went to the doctor. But then he won $1 million in a scratch-off game, so he finally went to the doctor, and the doctor told him he had stage 4 cancer and was going to die in a couple of weeks, and the doctor was right. He died right after he won the $1 million lotto.
Did he ball out at least? Did he get a chance to ball out for those couple of weeks?
No, he didn't. He lived with his longtime girlfriend, and he was help raising her kids. So he received $661,000. So I'm sure she got all that bread.
Wow. So she's gonna have fun with another man's penis with his bread.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the way life works sometimes, man. There's nothing you can do about that. I mean, there's nothing you can do at that point. You get $1 million, but I mean, money can't buy health. That's what people don't understand. So when they say health is wealth, that's real. Because if you're sick and you can't enjoy your money, what's the point of having all that bread?
You're right.
That's why you got to take care of yourself. People, health is really wealth.
Absolutely. All right, and that's front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to hit us up right now. Maybe you had a great night and you want to spread some positivity, or maybe you had an effed up night. Whatever it may be, call us right now.
Maybe you had salt-based meat in your mouth and it was the most enjoyable experience of your life.
Maybe.
Oh, Emmy, don't think you're telling that story just one time this morning, okay? I'm going to keep reminding people that last night you had salt-based meat in your mouth on your wife's born day.
And it was amazing. You got to tell them that part. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hello, who's this?
This is Dolan out of Jacksonville.
What's up, Dulo?
What's happening, my brother?
Get it off your chest, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm blessed that I got a job and my family doing good. I'm just thankful today.
Okay.
Hey, man, gratitude should always be your attitude, man. Salute to you, sir.
Absolutely, brother.
Yes, sir. We all coming down to Duval.
I was just in Jacksonville. Well, I wasn't just in Jacksonville. I was there for the Black Expo.
Yeah, Yee and I go down there probably like 2-3 times a year. So we'll be back. We'll definitely let you know when we come back down there.
All right. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good day. And I like to holler, shout out to my cousin in Connecticut. It's been cold down there for him.
Yeah, it's usually cold up north. But let me explain. I want to tell you, I want you to vote for Andrew Gillum for governor of Florida this year, too, man.
Okay, well, I will.
Andrew Gillum.
Go look him up, man. Good brother. All right, man. John, what's up, John?
Hey, what's up, DJ Henry? What's up, Charlamagne?
What's up, brother?
You want to answer Charlamagne's question?
Yeah, I'm a long-time Eagles fan. I'm telling you this right now. I'd rather see the Eagles win that Super Bowl.
Oh, come on.
Hold on, time out. Let me tell everybody the question.
Oh, my goodness.
Meek Mill can go free right now. No probation, no parole, no nothing when he's out. Or the Eagles win on Sunday. You say you're going with the Eagles.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time. Since 1960 we won that championship. Man, we got to win that city.
So you say you rather... Okay, I can see that. Because, I mean, Meek, at the least Meek going to do 2.
Maybe longer than that, man. Give me
2 to 4. You got 2 to 4. You know when Meek coming home. You don't know when the Eagles going back to the Super Bowl.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Drew down in North Carolina, man. How y'all doing this morning?
What's up, Drew? Get it off your chest, bro.
Hey, yeah, man, I'm mad blessed. Got an organization that's launched that's a hybrid between Carl Lentz and Gary Vee, making positivity louder and occupying all streets. I got some shirts launching today, and I got some speaking engagements lined up. I just want to say y'all are inspiration, what y'all are doing. Love when y'all make positivity louder for the culture, man.
Yeah, you just mentioned 2 of my partners, man.
Absolutely.
Gary Vee and Carl Lentz. Gary got a new book out called Crushing It, too.
Yep, and just watch your conversation with Stephen Furtick, man. Conversations over comments.
Hey,
So,
me and Stephen Furtick from the same hometown, Moncks Corner, South Carolina. We got a documentary on YouTube right now called Come Out of the Corner. Damn, I got a strong little circle. Come out of the corner.
Oh, hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Hazel.
Hazel.
I'm calling. Good morning. Is this DJ Andy?
Yes, it is, ma'am.
Good morning to Charlamagne the God.
Hey, baby, good morning.
I know Angel Yee is on vacation today.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, I love her too. I listen to you all every morning before I go to work. What made me mad though yesterday was the guy who called about Charlamagne, because Charlamagne does a lot of things. He kind of pushes the limit sometimes, but for him to hate on him for trying to come up and do better, I thought he sounded like an idiot.
Oh, thank you.
I just thought that was so much hate. And there's a lot of things that Charlamagne does, because like I said, he pushes the limit on people. But that right there, I hope he can be the donkey of the day. I don't want to overstep.
Now, we don't
He
give
made
that
me
that much
mad.
energy. But thank you for calling. I agree with you. It was a little haterific.
Yeah, she was talking about the guy who called in yesterday and was like, I remember you when you used to live in Moncks Corner. You used to be broke, so?
Yeah.
Like,
We were all broke.
What does that
at one
mean?
point.
I don't care about that. That's what life is about. Life is about constant growth, constant evolution.
Well, thank you for calling, Mama. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, hit us up now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hello, who's this?
This is Kareem.
Hey, Kareem, you happy this morning, huh?
Man, I'm so blessed this morning. My wife and I, we both work. I work 10 to 12 hours. She works 8. We have 4 kids. We either are going to pick up somebody from practice, dropping somebody off from practice. She's going to recitals during the day at school, awards during the school.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I got you, brother.
We just basically hurry up to get home, cook, wash dishes, wash ourselves, and then we kind of in the bed. So the last month, 2 months, it's kind of like we ain't been able to get it in. Hey, why my wife wake me up in the middle of the night last night with the, with the naked body rub? Man, come on, man.
Oh,
Look,
man.
it was like the wedding night.
She gave you oral fixation.
Did you put it on her, though?
Man, listen. I think I pulled a muscle trying to put it on her, you know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
But I ain't let that stop me, you know what I'm saying? I tried to break my bed, but she's a grown woman. She's a grown woman, and
Did you shoot
Man,
her? Did you shoot her club up, sir?
man, did I shot the entire club up.
Woo!
No, normally she don't, don't do that, you know. Like, woman, please, you know, but she was like, just shoot it up, shout it out.
There you go.
Well, maybe, you know.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure baby number 5 is on the way.
Yeah, we'll send you something for the baby.
Assault charges.
Huh? Now, come on now. Hey, why you gotta bring the Me Too movement into this now? You having a perfectly consensual sexual experience and then you talk about assault charges.
I don't know. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up with y'all, man? This is Davey Ruffin again. DAVYRUFFIN, man. I need to get something off my chest.
Talk to me, sir.
So I wanted all my single, hard-working mothers out there to be on high alert. Now, there's going to be a lot of baby fathers coming out to cut this tax season. You see what I'm saying? They ain't seen your kids since last tax season. Don't block them. Don't do none of that. Just send them a text message of all the bills you had to pay the past year he's been and settle it right there.
I don't think there's no woman in America that's foolish enough to let their baby daddy come back in their life when they get their tax money. They got to know about that scam.
Takira.
Yes.
Why you mad, Mama?
Envy.
Good morning.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Charlamagne.
Peace, baby. What's happening?
Nothing. But okay. I drive trucks. I've been driving for almost 6 years. I have never been through Selma. I know where it is on the map. Never been through. For some strange reason this morning, I go through Selma. I'm on the road right now between Selma and Montgomery, and I was just thinking to myself, like, man, this is beautiful. And then all of a sudden, I just smell ass, and I'm like, that's no cursing.
No cursing.
I know.
You just cursed anyway.
I'm a trucker. I curse like one, so I can't help it. But yeah, so I was just like, I felt some type of way because I'm just like, why do I spend so much on such a beautiful road, basically?
No.
That's all I wanted to
You
say.
on your truck now?
Yes, you want to hear the horn?
Let's blow the horn, Mama.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Mama. Have a stay.
Charlamagne.
Yes.
Charlamagne. I was born and raised in Charleston.
843.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just wanted to say that because I know I don't sound geeky or nothing, but yes, I'm from there.
Me neither, but you know that Geechee blood runs through our veins.
It does. It does. Every now and then it come out, but you know, it is what it is.
Be safe on them roads, Mama.
Thank you. I will.
All right.
Great.
Now, Trav.
Yeah.
Trav wants to answer your question, Charlamagne.
What about having a salt-based meat in your mouth?
No, not about
Which one,
salt-based.
Trav?
Oh, God.
No. So he wants to. He's from Philly, and he wants to answer your question about Meek Mill.
Okay, yes.
Ask the question
The
again.
question is, if you had one thing you could choose, either Meek Mill getting out right now, no probation, no parole, or the Eagles winning the Super Bowl this Sunday, what you choosing?
Sorry, now I can definitely answer that question for you. Now, what I would choose, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I wouldn't care. But I can tell you with this city, listen, they would throw Meek and his whole catalog away for another 10 years to get this Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness.
All the people that was outside of that courthouse singing the intro, come on now.
Listen, they would throw an additional 10 on him. This city been waiting for this for over, people have died waiting for this city to get this Super Bowl. And it's not going to happen. But they definitely would choose the Super Bowl over me.
Jesus Christ! I need a larger sample size.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't. I need to hear from more people.
Now, Trav, man.
Yep.
Last night I had salt-based meat in my mouth, Trav.
Envy, stop being like skin on the radio right now.
Let that man be who he is, Trav. All right. Let that man be free.
Have a good weekend, Trav.
Bye.
All right, we got rumors on the way. I don't know what we talking about in rumors yet because Yee's not here and they want me to do it and they didn't put nothing in front of me. Pause. So, I don't know. Rumors on the way. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angel Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Floyd Mayweather, MMA fighter. Now, Floyd Mayweather, it looks like he might be jumping into the ring to fight MMA.
He's gonna get his ass kicked. Now stop it! Don't even act like Floyd not gonna get his ass kicked in MMA fight.
No, he's not gonna fight nobody reputable. He's not gonna fight Conor McGregor in the MMA.
Why not? Who you gonna fight? You gonna start with a little tune-up fight, but if you want that big money, you gotta go fight a Conor McGregor. If you want that huge money, nobody gonna give you no $100 million just to fight some bum.
They're talking more than that. They're talking like $600-700.
All right, well, you ain't getting that unless you get in that ring with Conor McGregor. And he gonna get his ass handed to him if he gets in that ring with Conor McGregor. Stop it.
Well, he talks about it. We have audio of him talking about it.
Nobody thought that Mayweather McGregor was a realistic thing. So I've learned not to question, what Floyd is capable of putting on. There's a chance, like whatever he puts his mind to, he saw the will seem to happen. He willed the
MMA Steven Espinoza.
He's not fighting MMA. There's no possible way. There's a whole different skill set than boxing.
If Floyd Mayweather gets in that ring against Conor McGregor and fights MMA, I'm gonna think that Floyd Mayweather is hurting for money. I'm gonna absolutely think that Floyd Mayweather is hurting for money. There's no reason for him to ruin his legacy or go get beat up on unless he's hurting for money.
No,
I would also like to do that. I would also like to say Floyd Mayweather got me back too for playing that reading audio over the radio.
How did he get you back?
Because you know I've been doing stuff with Showtime Boxing, salute to Showtime Boxing.
Correct.
I hosted their boxing upfronts, and this week I was supposed to go to Philly to interview Danny Garcia, but I guess he's under Mayweather Promotions, so Floyd was like, nope. No, Charlamagne will not be interviewing my fighter of a fight I'm promoting. No, he won't. So drop on the clues.
I ain't mad at that.
For Floyd Mayweather for doing what he's supposed to do. I'm not mad at that. Listen, I tell y'all all the time, you're not going to be out here saying what you want to say and not expect consequences and repercussions.
Better have the same energy.
You damn right. But when they was like, oh, you need to get you and Floyd on the phone, no, I'm not doing all that. You know, just call me on the next fight that he's not promoting. I'm not doing that. I'm apologizing. I'm okay for what I look like. Get that. But salute to Showtime Boxing.
I thought you said you changed. Anyway.
When did I say I have changed?
He said, what are you going to say? When did I say I changed?
I have changed, but I'm still a man of integrity. I'm not doing that for no check. I know what I said. And guess what? Floyd Mayweather is prone to do something donkeyish in the future. So I reserve the right to give him donkey today whenever I feel like it.
The donkey wasn't a problem.
Oh, the reading?
It was the reading.
You think the reading is what got you?
Yeah, the reading, yeah.
I can understand.
All right.
One of my finest moments.
My goodness. Now, Bruno Mars announced he's going on tour, and it looks like he's bringing Cardi B with him.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
That would be a dope concert.
I'm not mad at Barty getting another check.
Bruno already kills it. Cardi kills it together. Oh, man, that would be amazing. I'm definitely would go check that out. And lastly, it looks like the Eagles will be picking Dreams and Nightmares as their intro for 2018 Super Bowl. So I would love to see that. So go ahead, ask your question.
You hear that, Philly? You hear that? Meek Mill Dreams and Intro Nightmare is going to be Philly's theme song for the Super Bowl. But when I ask you people from Philly this one simple question, y'all be confused. When I say, if y'all could have Meek Mill released right now, no probation, no parole, or the Eagles win the Super Bowl on Sunday, why y'all be stuttering? Huh? Why y'all stuttering? And the majority of people are saying they were asking the Eagles win on Sunday because they know when Meek coming home, but they don't know when the Eagles going to go back to the Super Bowl.
My goodness. All right. Well, we'll talk about that next hour. Also, when we come back, we got front page news. We'll tell you about a bomb scare at South Carolina airport. All right. So don't move. Keep it locked. And we're going to be playing this new weekend featuring Kendrick Lamar. It's called Pray For Me. It's off the Black Panther soundtrack. And we're going to be playing that every hour. Check it out. It's dope. All right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Yes, Pray For Me. That's the weekend Kendrick Lamar off that Black Panther soundtrack. Shout out to TDE, the executive producer. It's their album, so that's pretty dope. All right, let's get in some front page news. Now, next week, well, first this weekend, of course, is the Super Bowl. That happens at 6:45 on Sunday, the Eagles versus the Patriots.
Yeah, who you got, Patriots or Eagles? I thought everybody was boycotting football. I guess the boycott went out the window once the playoffs started. It's easy to boycott the regular season.
I really don't care. I'm a Giants fan, and I don't like the Eagles, and I don't like the Patriots because I just don't like any of them. So I really don't care. I would love to see the Eagles win, but then I would love to see the Patriots beat the Eagles, so I don't care. I just want to see a good game. What about you?
I haven't thought about it, to be honest with you. I don't care. I don't have anything in emotion. I don't have no emotional investment in the game. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I could care either way.
A lot of my friends are Eagles fans, though, and I want to see them lose, but, you know.
I do root for greatness, though. So, you know, it's a part of me that wants to see Tom Brady win another Super Bowl, but then I think about Tom Brady having that Make America Great Again hat in his locker room.
That's true.
So I don't even know if that was real. It could have been a meme, a Photoshop meme. So I don't know.
That's true.
I don't care either way. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the commercials. A lot of good. Now that's gonna be a lot of good Super Bowl commercials. Cardi B got a Super Bowl commercial. Tiffany Haddish got a Super Bowl commercial. I'm in a Super Bowl commercial. It's a lot of good things going on.
All right. Well, let's talk about LeBron James. There was rumors that he might be signing to the Warriors. And
Trash. Cap.
Kevin Durant had some things to say about it.
Bullshit, but you know, in this league, you know, just like a couple years ago, me coming here, nobody would have thought that. So it's part of me as a basketball player. That's just like, let's just worry about basketball. And then on the other side, we know this is business as well, and a lot of crazy things have happened since I've been in the league. And in the future, it's going to be even crazier things that's going to happen. So
I don't want to see that.
I'll take LeBron's legacy and rip it up myself if he goes to the Golden State Warriors. That would be the most trash, cap, sucker move of all time. Because this is the thing. The problem with LeBron James is y'all put LeBron James in that Michael Jordan category.
Correct.
Which he should have never been in. You know what I mean?
What you mean never been in?
He's a great player, but Michael Jordan is on a whole nother level. The closest thing I've seen to Michael Jordan is Kobe Bryant, right? So here's the thing. LeBron probably thinks that rings are what's going to get him in that conversation, so he wants more rings. But no, it's about how you get your rings. That one ring he got in Cleveland is worth 3 or 4 he would have got in Miami. Period.
I agree.
So you good. Your legacy is solidified. Don't go to Golden State and just team up with them. That's like Jay-Z signing the TDE, man. Somebody want to see that.
That wouldn't be cool.
Anybody want to see that.
That wouldn't be cool. Now, lastly, there was a scare in a Charleston airport in South Carolina. This morning, it looks like the whole airport was evacuated. They found a suspicious package.
Charleston?
Charleston International.
That's my airport.
Yeah, they found a suspicious package. They brought the little robot out to get the package, and they're not sure if it was a bomb or what it was as of yet. They're investigating it right now. So if you have a flight out of there.
It's Charleston. That's my birthplace. Now, that's home. What do y'all call a suspicious package in Charleston? Now, I need to know.
I don't know. I don't know. But it didn't blow up, thank God, and they're investigating now. So if you have to flight, just give yourself a little extra time. And definitely call your airlines, because I'm sure some of those flights will be delayed.
I'm supposed to fly to Charleston tomorrow, but I'm tired, man. My feet hurt. My feet still swollen from being on the plane yesterday. I'm at that age, bro. My feet swell up. I had to go to Toronto yesterday, so I flew in and then flew back. Feet still swollen. You see I got my slides on right now?
Goodness gracious.
Look at Junker Charlotte, man.
Are you old, man?
You don't see this cone?
Nah, I don't want to see it. Nah, come on. Come on.
Going on my left toe. Look how swollen it is.
Oh my goodness!
I'm telling you, man. I'm at that age, man. I got to soak my feet in some Epsom salt.
You got the ugliest feet I ever seen in my life, bro.
First of all, I get pedicures. Don't act like my feet is ugly. I'm just telling you that my feet are swollen right now. That's
what
why
is that big thing on this?
It's called a cone.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You need to do something with that.
Oh, y'all don't got cones?
Nah, I ain't got no corn, man.
Ain't none of y'all got. I'm the only person in this room with a cone.
I wear my right size shoes, and I ain't got no corn, man.
I wear my right size shoe too. I just need to soak my foot in some Epsom salt. That's all.
My goodness.
Soak it in some Epsom salt, then go to get a pedicure and get that little thing shaved. It's tender now, so it hurt a little bit, but it feels much better once I get it done.
Oh man.
And so what? I'm grown.
All right, and that's front page news. All right. Now, when we come back, Charlamagne has a question for the people out there.
Not the people, really the people of Philly, because I know a lot of people in Philly listen to us. A lot of people from Philly all around the country.
And also Philly fans.
A lot of Eagles fans out there. I got a question for y'all, man.
Okay.
If you could pick one thing, one of these things, either for Meek Mill to get out of jail right now, no probation, no parole, or for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl this Sunday, which would you choose? All right, I want you to think about this.
800-585-1051.
Somebody turned down Meek Mill's music just now to hear that question, by the way. So you riding to Meek this morning, you love Meek. I want to know if you could pick one thing, Meek Mill getting out of jail, no probation, no parole right now, or the Eagles winning the Super Bowl Sunday, which one would you choose?
All right, we'll take your answers when we come back. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angel Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we are talking Super Bowl this Sunday. Of course, the Eagles versus the Patriots. The game happens at 6:45, and Charlamagne has a question for you Philly fans.
Yes, man. Simple question. If you could pick one thing to have Meek Mill released from prison right now with no probation, no parole, or for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl on Sunday, which would you choose?
I mean, I'm not a Philly fan, but I need to see Meek come out, man. I want to see Meek come home, man. He shouldn't be in there. Philly, you know, the Eagles will win some other time.
Well, this is why I'm not asking you, because you're not a Philly fan, and neither am I. Because if you ask me, of course I'm going to say I want a Meek Mill to come home, okay? But I'm not a Philly fan. I don't care that the Eagles haven't been to the Super Bowl. And how long Eddie is in here from Philadelphia. He's our producer. How long it's been?
It's been what?
Since they've been to the Super Bowl.
2004.
2004. They've never won a Super Bowl. They haven't been since 2004.
Damn.
So a lot of Eagles fans are telling me, like, look, we know Meek got a 2-4, so we know when he coming home. We don't know when the Eagles going back to the Super Bowl.
Angel.
That's what a lot of them telling me.
Angel.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, you're from Philly. What would
Yes.
you prefer? Philly to win a championship, a Super Bowl, or Meek Mill come home?
Listen, I'm a diehard Eagles fan, so listen, sorry, Meek. Listen, the Eagles going to have to win the Super Bowl. I got to take the Eagles. I'm sorry. He's coming home, like Charlamagne said. I agree.
Oh, my goodness.
So listen, you'll never know when we going back. So listen, this is our year. Listen.
It's that man's freedom.
He'll get out. Like, it's not like, sentence. He'll be out eventually. I'm sorry, Meek, but listen.
And they repping for him. They playing the intro with the game.
That's not the same.
That's their theme song.
Yeah, so it boosts his morale. You know what I mean? He good. Listen, he'll be hyped about it. It'll make him, feel better.
Goodbye, right, baby.
Goodbye.
Philly's a cold city, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello?
Cold city.
Yo,
What's
Breakfast
up?
Club, what's up?
What's up, bro? You a Philly fan?
Are you from Philly?
No, I'm from Maryland. But
Okay.
I need Meek Mill to come home. This is Chubbs from Color Season the Podcast. And Charlamagne, I DM'd you on Instagram, bro.
Well, I don't answer DMs on Instagram. I'm
Well,
sorry.
thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name?
Chanel?
Hey, are you an Eagles fan?
Yeah.
What
Are
would
you from
prefer?
Philly?
Oh, no, I'm not from Philly, but I'm an Eagles fan.
Okay.
All right, what would you prefer? Me coming home or the Eagles to win a Super Bowl?
Oh, I would say Meek Mill come home. Only because I feel like every human deserves their freedom. So I wouldn't want a football team to win over his freedom. You feel me?
Okay.
Finally some civilized people. But see, I don't like talking to people who are not from Philly, though. They don't have the same passion
Hello?
for Meek Mill or the Eagles.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, you from Philly?
I am not from Philly, but I am definitely a Meek Mill fan, and I'm an Eagles fan.
So what would you prefer? Me coming home or Philly winning a Super Bowl?
You know what's funny though? I've been an Eagles fan since I was 10 years old. I'm gonna have to go with winning the championship. I'm sorry.
Over me coming home, you want that man to be stuck in jail longer?
Meek got a 2-4.
Listen, look, I feel like when it comes down to situations like this, it's one of those things. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for us. We've only won NFL championships, not Super Bowls. So,
NFC championships, you mean?
correct, and NFC championships. And I really want to beat the Patriots. I want this rematch from 2004.
Okay, all right, thank you, man.
I'm really here for it. We hungry, so.
All right, thank
Sorry,
you.
Meek, love you. You'll be good.
Now
All
listen,
right.
Taylor's answering our phones. Taylor's from Philly. Taylor, I only want to talk to people from Philadelphia because people from Philly have a different level of passion for the Eagles and Meek. So it's more of a life or death struggle for them.
We should call somebody from Philly. You got Q Deezy's number?
You know I got
Q
QDZ.
Deezy, if you don't know who Q Deezy is, he does morning radio in Philly. He also
And he's got a
has his
daytime
own-
talk show.
He also has his own talk show in Philly.
That's what we need to
He's
call.
a Philly fan. Let's call
He
Q
is
Deezy.
Philly.
Yeah,
Call
let's call
Q
Q
Deezy
Deezy.
right
We're
now.
going to call him when we come back. Talk to him. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we are talking Super Bowl this Sunday. Of course, the Eagles versus the Patriots. The game happens at 6:45, and Charlamagne has a question for you Philly fans.
Yes, man. Simple question. If you could pick one thing to have Meek Mill released from prison right now with no probation, no parole, or for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl on Sunday, which would you choose?
I mean, I'm not a Philly fan, but I need to see Meek come out, man. TV is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about the Super Bowl. What would you prefer? Meek Mill coming home or the Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl? Now, right now on the line, we have Q Deezy. Now, Q Deezy is the man in Philly. He has his own talk show and his own morning radio show. Q Deezy, what's up?
What is going on?
Listen,
Hey, we
Q,
wanted to talk to a Philadelphia Eagle fan.
Yeah, I need to-
somebody from Philly.
yeah, a real Philly native. I didn't want to talk to like some Eagles fan that's from Texas or something.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I know you amped right now. I know you feel good. You know what I mean?
He feels great.
Eagles in their first Super Bowl since 2004.
Right.
Come on, man.
Well, let's ask him this
I got a
question.
question for you, Q Deezy. Okay?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
If you could choose one thing to happen this Sunday, right? Either the
Oh,
Eagles.
y'all trying to play me. Y'all trying to play me.
Listen.
Oh, I see the trap. I see the trap.
Either the Eagles win the Super Bowl this Sunday, or Meek Mill gets released, no probation, no parole. Which one would you choose? Hit the drum roll.
Oh,
Gotta do Meek, man. Meek that's my brother. Meek, we gotta get Meek. Cause listen, let me tell you something. Carson Wentz, he's coming back next year, and we'll be fine. And we're gonna. This is a start of a dynasty. So we're good. We'll be good.
So you telling me that Meek got a 2-4, DZ. Now we know when Meek coming home. You don't know when the Eagles going back to the Super Bowl. I don't care how good you feel, Mr. Dynasty.
yeah, how good you think your quarterback is?
So listen, guys, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Listen, Meek got to get out, man. Meek, I'm riding with Meek. Meek got to get out. You can never catch me off guard. The Eagles, we're going to be good. It's not going to be our first or our last Super Bowl. We're going to be good.
When's the last time y'all won a Super Bowl, QD?
Never.
It was probably like 1960-something.
When the last time Meek been to jail?
It was like 1960-something, but we're going to be fine.
All I'm saying is Meek went to jail and came home. He's coming home again.
Meek Mill.
All right, QD. Thank you for
And I respect it coming from QD because he is a real, he's Philadelphia through and through.
Thank you, brother.
All right, y'all.
Wow, that was.
So he didn't even have to think about it though.
Yeah, he definitely had to think about it.
You know, he did not have to think about it. He answered quickly. Yes.
Okay. Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Nina.
Nina, you from Philly, right?
I'm from Philly. I live in Mass now, so I mean, I've been watching this rivalry since 04.
Now, what do you think? Now, Meek Mill being free.
No probation, no parole, no nothing of the Eagles winning the Super Bowl this Sunday.
Nah, Meek Mill, honestly, everybody's seen Meek Mill, everybody loves Meek Mill and all that, but throw him in the trash. I really want to see my team win.
Goodness gracious.
I didn't say throw him in the trash. Jesus Christ, why you went that hard, baby? God damn.
Throw Meek Mill away.
Damn it, man.
No, we don't want to throw Meek Mill away.
Hello, who's this?
Damn.
Yo, what up, though? This you got Chill from Philly.
Hey, what's up, bro? We're talking Meek Mill and the Super Bowl. Now, what'd you prefer? Meek Mill coming home, no probation, no nothing, the man home, or the Eagles winning the Super Bowl?
All right, so look, I love Meek Mill. I love his music. That's my guy. But we're taking the Super Bowl, man. When he come home, the bowl, everything going to be waiting for him. He's going to be good. Listen, the system corrupted. All that stuff is showing. But we're taking this Super Bowl, man.
You know what? Goodbye, man. He said, the system's corrupt, but you know what? We want that Super Bowl.
Because everybody understands that Meek got a 2-4. They know that eventually he will be home, but they don't know when the Eagles are going to win another Super Bowl. And we live in a what are you doing for me right now
My goodness.
kind of era.
What's the moral of the story, man?
The moral of the story is free Meek Mill, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'm not an Eagles fan, so if you ask me who I want, what I would want to see, I would want to see Meek Mill come home, no probation, no parole.
Me too. All right, now we got rumors on the way. We're going to be discussing Quavo allegedly gets into a fight over $10,000. We'll explain it to you. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. G-Eazy, No Limit Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angel Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
What's happening? Happy Friday.
Let's get in the rumors. Let's talk 50 Cent. Now, the last couple of days, 50 Cent's been putting clips on his Instagram about his new song featuring PNB Rock. It's called Crazy. This is actually off DJ Envy's album, but you know, 50...
Why the hell are you speaking in third person? Say off my album, DJ Envy. It's off my album.
It's off my album.
I'm DJ Envy.
They know who I am.
No, they don't.
Yeah, it's off my album. Just a kid from... Shut up. Just a kid from Queens. And on his song, he gets real personal. It's probably one of his most personal songs. He talks about everything. He talks about him not talking to his son. It talks about his relationship with his grandma and his grandfather. And he also talks about his relationship with Lloyd Banks and how they don't speak. It's very personal. Let's play a clip of it right now.
I never bite my tongue, I just call a spade a spade. When life feeds me lemons, I just make lemonade. One in the big dancer, came back for a rematch. Life without my old girl, I couldn't see that. My grandpa was the strongest. When he broke down and I broke down, I looked around like you should go back now. Who I'ma go to now? That was his partner. See, you knew everything about her. Now he's saying you don't wanna live without her.
He talks about losing his grandmother, and if you don't know, his grandmother was the one that really held him down and really raised him. Yeah, so he talks about a lot in this song. It's really dope. It features PNB Rock. I don't know when we're going to release it. We wasn't supposed to release it yet, but I think 50 Cent just pushed me to release it because everybody's been asking me for it, so we'll definitely...
Maybe that's not your record. Maybe you think that's your record.
That's mine.
Maybe 50 told you it was yours, but he going to keep it at his house.
He'll keep it at his house. It's your record, but we're going to keep it at his house. So we're going to get that out probably in the next couple of weeks. The song is dope. All right, also, Quavo, all right, he's been talking about, allegedly he got into a fight with Eric the Jeweler. Now, they're saying this fight was over $10,000. Now, allegedly, Eric the Jeweler said that Offset owes him $10,000, and he approached Quavo. And they say, allegedly, they got into a fight at One Oak, and they said that his nose was bloody, he had a swollen cheek and a bump on his head. And now they're saying that allegedly that his watch was taken as well.
I'm going to be honest with you. If Eric the Jeweler mistook Quavo, For Offset, he deserved that ass kicking.
No, they said he.
If you don't know the Migos apart by now, you need your ass kicked. You say Offset owed you money, but you approach Quavo. What the hell you approaching Quavo about what Offset owed you?
I don't know. I'm just saying, but don't ask me about
sounds to me.
I don't know what Charlamagne owe you.
Sounds to me like Eric the Jeweler thinks all the Migos look alike. All right, that's what I'm getting out of this situation. Okay.
And for $10,000, I don't know. I don't see it.
Hey, if you mistake me for Offset, you deserve your ass kicked. Period.
Yeah, because if you mistake me for Charlamagne, I'm fighting you immediately.
Exactly. You should know all the members of the Migos by now, Eric the Jeweler.
Yeah. And lastly, it looks like Max B, they're saying, will be released from prison this year. Now, this is all according to French Montana. French Montana's been saying this for the last 2 years, but...
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
Since last year.
Yeah, he's been saying
since last year. It's actually, it should happen this year. Drop one of the clues bombs for Max B. That's all. I hope so. You remember the letter Max B wrote last year where, he was talking about a lot of different things, and he thanked us in the letter. That's right. Max, I think pretty sure Max will be home this year.
I hope so. He posted a picture of Max B and says, he was sentenced to 75 years in prison, but I don't know what happened. There's a turn of events, and it looks like he will be home in a couple of months. So we hope so. Hopefully, we'll see Max B on the streets making some new music soon. And that is your rumor report. All right, Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Who you giving your donkey to?
Listen, man, I need Troy Ave to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with him, please.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll get to that when we come back. And don't forget, top of the hour, we have a new joint. It's The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar. It's called Pray For Me. We'll get it on after this. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Well, Mr. Ed Sheeran, donkey of the day for Friday, February 2nd, second day of Black History Month, goes to Roland Collins, a.k.a. Troy Ave. Now, Troy Ave is in a lot of legal trouble and has been in a lot of legal trouble for a while. He was hit with 5 felony charges for his role in the shooting at Irving Plaza that happened in May of 2016. May of 2016. He was indicted on 1 count of attempted murder and 4 counts of criminal possession of a weapon. And his bodyguard and friend, Ronald McFadden, was killed in the gunfire spree, R.I.P. to Banger. Now, the other piece to this situation is Tax Stone. Tax was indicted for firearm possession as a felon, and he was indicted for second-degree murder for the killing of Banger. Now, I don't know what happened in this situation, but 2 people who clearly do know what happened are Tax Stone and Troy Ave. And this week, Troy Ave released an animated video for a record called Too Legit to Quit. And it is safe to say that Troy Ave let MC Hammer down. Because on this record, Troy Ave seems to discuss his recollection of the events at Irving Plaza, and he hints at testifying against Tax Stone in court. It's an animated video, so when you watch the video, you see him shooting at someone in a t-shirt that says unsafe though. Tax Stone's signature phrase was be safe though, so it's clear who Troy Ave is talking about. Let's hear some of the bars from this record.
I got hit. Dang, I beat him up, he took his piss. Right out his hands, I was blown to make him quit. R.I.P. He was scared and he was swift. Tables turned and watch him flip.
All right, I beat him up and took his pistol right out of his hand. I was blowing to make him R.I.P. He was scared and he was swift. Tables turned. Now watch him flee. Okay. Now let's play the line about him taking the stand.
I'm only loyal to my fame. It's true. Middle finger from his veins. Even me or you. I will send her out to hell. Legs, I was
Okay, I've heard enough. I've heard enough. I'm only loyal to my fan, middle finger from the stand. It's either me or you. Troy Ave getting his Nino Brown on. If I go down, I'm taking everybody down. This bigger than me. Let me tell you something. I'm not a street dude. I haven't been a street dude in a couple of decades. I don't play by those street rules. I don't claim to be a gangster, street dude, hood Negro, none of that. I'm just a square-ass media personality, and I love it because it's way too stressful on that street side. But one cardinal rule I do remember from the street is no snitching. Now, how do I feel about snitching? Can't ask me that. Because I'm a taxpaying, God-fearing civilian. And as a taxpaying, God-fearing civilian, I reserve the right to be a tattletale.
Ask me.
I'm telling.
Ask me.
I already know you telling.
Okay.
Okay? 100%.
He did it.
But when you are a rapper like Troy Ave, who claims to be from the street and claims to be a gangster, you cannot attempt to make snitching cool. Okay? See, Troy Ave, you can't be the villain and a victim. All right, there's no such thing as an indirect informant. You either cooperate with authorities or you not, period. Once again, I'm not in the street. I haven't been in the street since I was a child, so I wouldn't care how you handle this situation if you didn't claim to be a gangster, a street dude. Troy, clearly you don't want to go to jail, but you're thinking about your street cred, and you know how flawed street cred can damage your rap career. But I'm here to inform you that you can't have both. All right? There's no cool way to be a rat. I'm loyal to my fan, middle finger from the stand. It's either me or you. No, not when you're a street dude. If you're a civilian like me, absolutely, but not when you Nupac, okay? When you're a Mr. Bake in water, wait again, You can't be a rat, can you? You can't be a rat and a gangster, can you? I don't know. When you move by street rules, then you know some things are cool and some things aren't. And unless things have changed that much since I've been in the street, being a snitch was never cool, okay? Troy, once again, you can't be an indirect informant. We know you're trying to beat your charges. We know you're suing Urban Plaza. And if you testify against Tax Stone, it all but guarantees you the lawsuit money. But stop trying to save your rap career and save your ass from going to prison at the same time. You can only do one. And if your freedom means more to you than your rap career, which it should, then just write an official statement. Cooperate with authorities. You might as well at this point, because if they call you to take the stand and you refuse, or if you take the stand and don't tell them what you've been telling us in your records, then they're probably going to hit you with an obstruction of justice charge. So just write an official statement. Ain't no such thing as halfway snitches, Troy. You can't hokey pokey when it comes to being a rat. You can't have your right foot in and your right foot out, okay? You just got to do it. Okay, because this video you put out this week is embarrassing, and it's thrown whatever street credibility you had out the window. By the way, kids, street credibility is whack. All right? You can't buy nothing because of street credibility. Somebody tell you that you ain't got no street cred, so what? Show them your 800 credit score. All right? Now, I guess yesterday Troy Ave replied to all the backlash he was receiving because of the Too Legit to Quit video, and he got on his social media and said this.
I know you fake ass gangsters.
Tired of all you fake ass gangsters. Tired of these fake ass gangsters. I don't know if you realize it, Troy, but that's exactly what you are being right now. All right, you can't be a gangster rapper and an indirect informant. The fact that you are attempting to do both lands you in the fake ass gangster category. Please give Roland Collins, aka Troy Ave, the biggest hee-haw, please. I mean, Jesus Christ, what's going on out here, man?
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Now, let's talk about it. What's the question? What are we talking about today?
Should he just tell what he knows if he knows something? At this point, you're putting it in all your music. You're making the animated videos about it.
Okay, well, let's open up the phone lines.
At this point, it's safe to say he might as well just say something if he knows something, right?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I've been told a long time ago.
This guy here. You know what? I'm not asking.
I'm facing what, 20 years?
But you're not a gangster. You're not a street guy.
What?
You don't claim to be a gangster street guy like Troy Ave does.
I don't. No,
exactly.
not at all.
So that's the difference. I'm not talking to you.
Okay, well, you looked at me.
I shouldn't even ask you. This has nothing to do with us. All the gangsters that's out there listening to the Breakfast Club, could y'all call in? Y'all can remain anonymous. Don't listen to two square-ass media personalities like Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy, because you know we would tell if we knew something.
I played that gangster life for like 3 years. I was like, I don't like this.
I want to hear from the gangsters. Could all the gangsters in the street dudes call us and tell us if this is acceptable behavior? Because I don't know. I ain't been in the streets in 20 years. I'm 40 right around the corner from me. I don't know what that street life look like, okay?
Me neither.
All right, so please, all you gangsters and street dudes, call up and tell me if this is acceptable behavior, because it seemed kind of flawed to me.
800-585-1051. What do you think? Call us up right now. Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hey. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angel Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Now, if you just joined us, Charlamagne gave Donkey of the Day to Troy Ave.
Yes, because clearly Troy Ave doesn't want to go to jail, but he's thinking about his street cred, and he knows how flawed street cred can damage his rap career. But I was just here to inform him that he can't do both. There's no cool way to be a rat. Okay, so he has to pick a side. He either has to choose between being a rapper or a gangster, because you can't be an indirect informant. So that means you got to ask yourself, what means more to you, your rap career or your freedom? If your freedom means more to you, then just go write an official statement and stop putting all of these, indirect informant type stuff in your records, man. Stop it.
I would have told a long time ago. That's me personally. And the reason being is this, in my opinion, there's no real street gangsters out there anymore. Like, nobody wants to sit in jail for 30, 40 years. So they're going to do, most people are going to do what they got to do to get out of jail.
The difference between me and you, Envy, is that we are square-ass media personalities.
Right.
We are God-fearing, tax-paying citizens. We reserve the right to tell, and if we tell on something that we know, nobody would judge us for it. But when you claim to be a gangster rapper like Troy Ave, you can't try to make snitching cool, man.
Now, when I don't know if this is true, when Tax Stone's lawyer said, let Tax out of jail, Troy Ave is the bad guy. No, don't point at me, because everybody's the bad guy. I'm going home. I am going home. I am telling, I am pointing. But let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Is this a gangster? Are you a gangster?
It's a gangster. What's your name, bro?
I need to talk to the gangsters this morning. You a gangster?
Man, this OB, man. I live in Cincinnati, man. It goes down in the natty, man. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah, what's up? What do you think about Troy Ave?
About this Troy Ave situation?
Well, first of all, like you said, Charlamagne, when you out here, man, you living by certain rules, a certain codes. You don't live like a civilian. On top of that,
when you rapping, you most definitely living by another certain set of rules because you don't want to be on no tracks incriminating yourself or nobody else. So for you to be going through what you're going through with a legal situation and to be saying what you're saying about another man, hell no, it ain't cool to be testifying or saying you choosing your loyalty over your fans. No, you supposed to be choosing loyalty for yourself, man. It's real out here. You saying the wrong stuff about the right people, and anybody ain't gonna be no tracks for you.
Okay, well, let me ask you a simple question. Is Troy Ave snitching cool or not?
No, bro. It's never cool to snitch, bro. You ain't nobody's grandma, bro. A grandma was living on the corner. You selling whatever you selling in front of the grandma house, she called the cops on you. She ain't snitching. She a civilian. She not living by the same set of rules that you're supposed to be living by.
Man, it feels good to be a civilian. Oh, my God. Thank God.
Hello,
I'm
who's
a
this?
civilian.
Hi, this is Leisha from Florida.
Hey, Leisha, we're talking Troy Ave in this situation. What do you think?
I think what Charlamagne said is completely true. If you're going to snitch all the way. Don't sit there trying to be a gangster. It's not cute.
Okay, thank you, Mama. We're taking your
I
calls.
want to talk to the gangsters, man.
Hey,
Where the gangsters
women
at?
be gangsters. You might be a
Nah,
gangster.
I want to know the gangsters
She
in the
might have
street,
been a
dude.
gangster.
Because I don't know what the rules are in the street no more. So I need to know if, if this is accurate or not.
What's your homegirl name from L.A.?
Polly?
Polly. Where's Polly when you need it? Now, Polly's a gangster from L.A. that...
I don't know if I want to admit that I know Polly on the radio.
Oh, okay. You know what? You're right. I don't know how either. 800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We're talking to Troy Ave situation. That was Kendrick Lamar Love. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angel Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking Troy Ave. Now, Charlamagne gave him Donkey of the Day. For what, Charlamagne?
I gave him Donkey of the Day because, Troy Ave is being an indirect informant. He's in a lot of legal trouble. He put out a video called Too Legit to Quit, and in it he gives his recollection of events at Irving Plaza, and he hints at testifying against Taxstone in court, which I don't have no problem with because I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian, so however you choose to play the situation, cool. But when you're a street dude, as Troy Ave claims to be, and you're a gangster, as Troy Ave claims to be, you can't make snitching cool. Like, you got to pick a side. You can't be a rapper and a gangster. You can't be an indirect informant. So he needs to ask himself what means more to him, his rap career, his freedom, because he's trying to do both right now, and it's embarrassing.
Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
Yeah, what's happening, man? Sleep.
Sleep. What do you think about the Troy Ave situation?
That is the greatest nickname to have during the woke era. Sleep. I might have to start calling myself that. Sleep. No, I'm stay sleep.
What's up, bro? What do you think?
Ain't nothing. I just wanted to chime in and say, Troy just kept his mouth shut. Anybody that know, locked him up because they didn't really know the story. So if he just kept his mouth shut, Tax wouldn't be locked up, and his ass would end up having to get out. They just want to stop him from storming.
Well, they wouldn't have let Troy Ave out. He had a gun charge. He had reckless endangerment. Troy Ave is going to sit for a minute.
He would have had to fight that case. You're right. He would have had to sit for a minute. But when he got out, he would have got that credit that you've been looking for because he's no corner boy. But be that.
Okay, thank you, bro. Hello, who's this?
What's up, brother?
What's up? Who's this?
Jay from Queens.
What's up, Jay? We're talking Troy Ave. What do you think about the whole situation?
Well, the whole situation, man, yeah, he kind of dry snitching, but guess what, man? T.I. made that normal when he got caught with them gun joints. What happened in that case?
What happened? You tell us.
What happened in that case?
What happened?
Tell me. I didn't hear about that one.
You don't remember when T.I. got caught up when he was at the award show to go pick up them hammers?
Yeah, what happened?
What was the outcome?
Yeah, but T.I. didn't tell on nobody. T.I. didn't take the stand against nobody.
But how did he beat the case? He a predicate felon, got caught with hammers. How you beat that case, Charlamagne?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I have no idea.
I'm not gonna lie, though. I'm not gonna lie. Atlanta is way more lenient than anywhere else I've ever seen in my life. Like, look at Gucci, man. Gucci had all types of gun charges, and his parole and probation was just dropped. So, I don't know.
Exactly. Well, listen, bro. We don't live in America, man. California, New York, Florida. We live in America. You have a felon, and you get caught with hammers automatically. Look what happened to Prodigy. Remember we were Prodigy, right?
Yeah, that's because New York gun laws are super strict. 3.5 year mandatory gun policy if you get caught with a gun.
I don't know, man. This is why with hip hop now, man, it's like back and forth. They tell you 1 minute to do this, don't do that. 1 minute you're a gangster, next minute you're sitting up there, you might snitching on yourself.
You know why you sound confused right now, my brother? Because you can't mix the two. And that's the whole point. Like, you can't be in the street and be a rapper. You gotta pick a side.
Let's go to one more.
Personally, I would pick being a rapper because that's a legal profession.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this Q.
Q, what's up? We're talking Troy Ave and the whole Troy Ave situation. What do you think?
I mean, I feel like Troy Ave is probably getting his freedom held hostage anyway, for the simple fact that they got him on camera shooting. So they probably making him deal with the whole trial situation. And I just feel like Charlamagne on tax on me.
Why am I on tax on me?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like they are trying to force Troy Ave to testify, and to give him his time. And I think Troy Ave is probably looking at it like,
Time out. I want to ask you, why am I on tax on me though?
Because that's your little boyfriend. He was using you. He was about to be the next Charlamagne, and you was gonna put him on. Because you're my host.
Well, I already put him on because I had him a podcast and I had him on my TV shows. But here's the thing, all I'm telling Troy Ave to do is just write an official statement. Like if you write an official statement. Like if you're already putting it in your music, why not just go talk to the authorities?
And what's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is the streets is whack, and I have no problem with people snitching. But if you are a gangster or claiming to be a street dude, doesn't that no snitching rule apply?
You asking me?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not a gangster. Not a gangster. My name is Rashawn.
Hey, man.
I work every day. I work hard.
That street stuff is stressful. Listen, y'all can have all that street cred, okay? I'm going to keep my 800 credit score and mind my goddamn business. All right? But I'm telling Troy Ave, you got to pick a side. You can't be a rapper and a gangster, okay? Because truth be told, when you're doing what he's currently doing, your rap career is done anyway. So you need to pick one. Your rap career, your freedom. Me, I would pick my freedom.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got some rumors for you guys. Bruno Mars, he's going on tour. We'll tell you who he's taking with him. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angel Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Hey.
Let's talk Colin Kaepernick. Congratulations to Colin Kaepernick. He completed a pledge he made in September of 2016. He donated $1 million to organizations working in what he called oppressed communities.
Drop one of Clues bombs for my guy, Colin Kaepernick. He actually raised over $1 million. Well, not raised, because he gave $1 million of his own money, but like celebrities started to match him towards the end.
Yeah.
So the last 10 donations were more like the 100,000 that Colin put up, but also I think it ended up being like 200,000. But then even yesterday, because the pledge been over, but yesterday it was an encore presentation and people kept donating. Like Kobe Bryant donated yesterday, Dr. Dre, DJ Khaled, Trey Songz, bunch of different people. So salute to Colin, man. Colin is one of those people, he shows and proves by actions and deeds, not words and lip service.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, Jesse Williams, Steph Curry, Snoop Dogg, Serena Williams, T.I., Janae Aiko, Nick Cannon, Joey Badass, Meek Mill, and Usher donated his 10 for 10.
And I need to see more, media covering this situation. You know what I mean? I need to see more media bigging this up, because we always complain, but when somebody is actually out there trying to present solutions to the problems that are going on in our community, we don't empower them the way that we should. So I need to see y'all blogs posting about this a lot more today. Okay, this is a big deal. I think so anyway.
Now, also, Bruno Mars put on Twitter yesterday, he says, what if I told you I want to do one more U.S. tour so we could really celebrate 24K Magic together one last time? And what if I told you I'm going to bring my little sis Cardi B on tour so we can really turn your city upside down?
Prove to me that Cardi's your little sister.
Okay. Cardi B replied, that sounds like a great idea, Bruno Mars. So that would be dope. I'll be there for that. I would love to see Bruno Mars and Cardi B.
Why not let Cardi get that look? Let Cardi get all the looks she can before her album comes out.
Yeah,
that's a nice look. Bruno has a different audience, right?
Absolutely. Now, Floyd Mayweather was talking MMA. People are thinking that he's going to get back in the ring. Well, he actually spoke about it.
Nobody thought that Mayweather McGregor was a realistic thing. So I've learned not to question, what Floyd is capable of pulling off. There's a chance, like whatever he puts his mind to, he saw that will seem to happen. He willed the McGregor fight to happen. So if he sets his mind to it, it'll happen.
That's the second time you played that clip this morning and said it was Floyd Mayweather. That's not Floyd Mayweather. That's Steven Espinoza
right.
of Showtime Boxing. Drop one of Clues bombs for Showtime Boxing. I do things with Showtime Boxing. I go to all the fights, and I hosted the boxing upfronts. I think it was a week ago. I'm gonna be doing some other things with Showtime Boxing, but I will say Floyd Mayweather absolutely, positively shut me down this week with Showtime Boxing.
How do you do that? As he should have.
He should have. I'm not mad at it. I was supposed to go to Philadelphia to interview Danny Garcia for Showtime Boxing this past Wednesday, and I guess Danny, his next fight is a Mayweather promotion, or maybe he's under the Mayweather promotion ban. I'm not sure. But Mayweather was like, nope.
I ain't mad at it.
Not that Negro who put me on the radio showing the world I can't read. Not that Negro who be giving me donkey of the day. Absolutely, positively not. I'm not mad at him neither. Listen, you cannot go out, you cannot say what you want about people and not expect consequences and repercussions.
Have the same energy.
Hey, man, I'm not mad at him. Matter of fact, drop one of Clues bombs for Floyd Mayweather for flexing that goddamn energy. All right? Oh, you think I forgot? Oh, okay.
Okay, we're gonna stop that right now.
I may can't read, but I can talk. Don't let him come to Philly.
Stop. See, you go too far. Stop.
And he gonna get his ass kicked in that MMA ring too.
Stop.
Hey, he don't want no problems with them MMA fighters. All right.
Be nice.
He'll watch Conor McGregor in a boxing ring all day, but don't you be a fool and step in that ring with Conor McGregor in the MMA. And I'm gonna tell you something else. If Floyd Mayweather does fight in the MMA, I'm gonna start thinking Floyd Mayweather got money problems. There's no reason for him to be fighting MMA.
He's not gonna fight in MMA. There's no possible way.
There's no reason. Why you want to get me? You spent your whole career, being one of the greatest defensive fighters because you did not want to get hit. You wanted to take the least amount of punishment as possible. So why would you get in the MMA ring?
He's not gonna.
Were they kicking and headbutting?
It's a different sport. It's a different art. He's not gonna do it. Those guys train differently.
If he does do it, he got money problems.
All right. Well, that is your room report.
Don't shut me down from any more fights.
You gonna shut your ass down, all of them now. My goodness.
It is what it is.
All right. Shout to.
Oh man, you know who else we ain't big up yet?
Who?
Drop one of Clues bombs for Nori, man.
That's right. Shout to Nori.
They announced On the Run Eating yesterday. Nori's TV show is coming out on Complex February 28th.
Correct.
Nori is the Guy Fiara, Anthony Bourdain type. Did I say his name right? Yeah, Fiara,
right.
whatever. The fat guys, fat white guys who go around eating. Now we got a fat Afro-Latino going around eating.
No, he's not fat.
Not fat. He's losing a lot of weight. But he's going around eating at all of these different places throughout the country with your favorite notable figures.
And one of the episodes, he came by the juice bar in Brooklyn. I don't know if they kept that.
Yeah, Amber Rose is on it. Big Boy from Outkast. I think Bun B. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember.
Okay.
But it's a great show.
When does it start?
Starts February 28th on Complex.
Okay.
Yes, salute to Nori.
All right, Revolt. We'll see you guys Monday, and everybody else, the People's Choice Mix. We're gonna start.